feel like Austin and I are there for each other, you know, relentlessly bullying. So, you know, I'll see a scene that I don't like in Masters of Air, and I am all over Austin, you know. I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm absolutely joking. No, I mean, to answer your question seriously, I'm going to let you answer that question.
No. We know these two actors from separate projects, mostly Timothee from Wonka and Austin Butler from either Dune or Elvis, for which he put on an amazing performance, but these two actually met on the set of Dune 2.
Me, Greg Fraser, every head of department, like the group was just the top of the game, so I always get nervous beforehand. So there's a lot of respect and that sort of, but very quickly it didn't feel intimidating, it just was very fun.
Very quickly it stopped being intimidating.
Dang. Butler revealed, "We knew a lot about each other and we have mutual friends and colleagues, but the first time that we met was in Hungary in the stunt rehearsal room."
So I guess I can put these together.
Okay.
Question, do we cut this open?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what, I'm gonna let you...
Today we wanted to show you some moments between these two, including when they jokingly have tried to make fun of each other.
The nature of the fight is one-sided to a certain point, so I feel like I was really getting my ass kicked, but well worth it. You know, I'm hugely admiring of Austin and his work, so that only fed the scene, wanting to not only live up to that standard, but crush that standard. No, okay.
But before we get into more of these moments, today's trivia question. Currently, who is Timothee Chalamet dating? Leave your guesses in the comments down below and stick around to the end of the video to find out if your answer was correct.
Who's my dream co-star? I mean, well, I got to work with him.
Man.
But,
no, but I'm curious. I'm actually curious.
My dream, I mean, you got to work with Mark Rylance. Mark Rylance is up there for me. Joaquin, I mean, obviously Leo. Yeah, there's a number of different ones.
I agree with all three of those.
Yeah.
At one point, they show off their skills in a game of Call of Duty, but for the rules of the game, knives only.
I'm just trying to stay alive.
Oh, wow. How'd you get me that? How'd you get me that? Where'd you come from? Come on.
I think we're tied now. What house will win?
Good job.
House Atreides wins the game.
Good game.
The actors had been training separately with a Cali instructor in Los Angeles to prepare for the climactic showdown between Paul Atreides and 𝗵𝗲 in Dune Part 2.
What is something I think about every day? What am I gonna eat for breakfast? You know, is Timothy gonna send me a meme today? I hope so. Yeah, a lot of that. So when is he gonna text?
When they finally met in Budapest, they weren't even technically supposed to do a run-through, but they couldn't hide their excitement. "We got after it right away," Chalamet said.
No significant injuries, but definitely, you know, without giving too much away, there was one fall that I definitely, you know,
felt.
Oh yeah.
I remember that.
To put it lightly.
Is that right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. But then
your body just went back.
I went back to it. You felt it.
I was like, that's
You went back to it.
It has been expressed through numerous interviews of their supposed romance or just fun tiffs here and there.
I mean, unless you want to go somewhere else.
I think let's go here.
I feel like you're the expert.
Okay. Loving this.
Oh yeah, look at that. I just dropped some in your drink, I'm sorry.
All good.
Really.
That right there is not backwash.
That is not.
That is.
Yeah, that's Austin Cookie.
Austin Cookie Wash.
We have even got to hear from the director of the chemistry between these two, with him explaining that as part of their preparation, they did some readings by Zoom because everybody was all over the planet, and I wanted to hear the words just before locking everything. He said, and I did feel that there were some sparks between these two actors, and I mean, they're professional, it's their job to get along.
Bizarrely, had only heard amazing things, you know, about Austin from actors he'd worked with and producers. But then, you know, you meet someone that, by the destiny of the script, you know you're going to have to work with intimately, and you go, oh, okay, this is not only an amazing talent, but a great guy, which is hard to find.
Of course, they have had their fair share of taking turns eating some snacks together, or trying some new ones, even some Chinese snacks.
This is a lot lighter than it looks.
It has almost no weight to it.
All right, here we go. Smell like a cookie. Oh wow, that sounded
Whoa.
way different than I thought it was gonna sound. Okay.
It's
Didn't
saltier
taste
though.
anything like I thought. This looks like a vanilla sugary goodness.
But real quick, make sure you guys check out our Instagram page, linked down in the description. There's a ton of interview moments and memes, so make sure you check it out and give us a follow.
He puts him through. You see
Yeah,
that?
but actually, yeah, to be fair, what's that like?
To
Go
take-
head to head.
Yeah, taking down Batista's.
Batista.
Yeah, that's
Batista, the animal.
The animal, you
The
know,
animal.
man, you
The
know.
animal.
Dude, I absolutely love him as well. He's
I
like, he
love
was
him
my
too.
favorite.
Evolution.
Mate, you really did
Oh
watch
yeah.
it.
Oh yeah.
After admitting that he'd asked his Dune Part 2 co-star for a ton of tips on portraying a famous rock star, Chalamet told Butler about his dream. I'm deep in the Bob Dylan lore, and he had tremendous respect for Elvis and Sun Records, Chalamet said.
When people chew with their mouth open and make the clicky sounds.
Oh yeah, that was
Oh
my
yeah,
mom's
that's
favorite.
really annoying.
Gum. Oh, chewing gum.
Yeah,
Or-
chewing gum.
I wrote people being rude to waiters.
Oh yes.
That's a
Yeah,
good one. That's
that's
a great
good
one.
Gosh.
That's a great
Yeah.
one.
It's
Not cool. Don't do
No.
That would not be cool if it wasn't a pet peeve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, just don't do that.
Continuing, I wish you were in it. There's an Elvis character in the Johnny Cash biopic, Walk the Line. It's really brief, it's very brief, but I was kind of wishing we could create a musical cinematic universe.
What circumstance calls him to be? He's trying to be a good love and a good man in the eyes of his love, rather.
Yeah.
And just trying to assimilate best he can.
Currently, there is not much else going on for Chalamet after Dune Part 2 that we know of, only that he has committed to portray Bob Dylan in a biopic.
Okay.
No. Okay, so your mama didn't call. Because I was
My
like,
mom
if
didn't know
his
my
mama
name.
calls him Timothée, we need to be calling him
does.
Timothée.
No, it's all good. It's really, it could be whatever.
Okay.
It's fine. Thank you though. But if you have that respect for me, you got to be calling him Austin.
Austin.
That's correct.
It's Austin.
My guy,
that's the thing,
Austin.
Because the dot above the eye.
It's the two dots.
Yeah,
The two dots.
On the other hand, Austin Butler has not only been portrayed in Dune Part 2, but also in the Apple TV Plus series Masters of the Air.
You get there and there's a ladder and you go up the ladder and you go on a platform and then I think there's another ladder and you go on a little slab of worm that is like what all they've practically built, like a scale. And then you got two gripping devices and
You're getting real technical.
you get the maker hooks. You get the maker hooks.
At one point, Austin, along with the rest of the cast, tried to read a funny tweet that Timothy put out in promotion of the film.
Dune cast tries to read Timothy's tweet.
Dude.
Dune.
Dune 3.
Dune.
Dune.
Dune, 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 dune. Dune. Dune nature, dune.
It's clear that these two have grown pretty close with one another, even just being in one movie together and since spending more time together.
And somebody called me and said, "What happened in Japan?"
Oh no.
And well, there's a headline that says that you knocked out Ezra Miller in Japan or something.
What?
And it completely untrue. I've never met them. So that was. It was one of those that you just don't know where that kind of stuff comes from. Yeah.
That's nuts.
So yeah, crazy stuff like that.
Timothee Chalamet and Austin Butler are widely acclaimed for their on-screen performances in multiple films, including Oscar nominations for Best Actor, and the two actors have a rare record for being the only actors born in the 90s to have a Best Actor Oscar nomination.
Cheese and pickle.
Yeah,
Wait, is this cheese and pickle?
it's Florence Pugh's favorite.
No way.
Yes.
Wow.
Branston pickle. Yeah. It's classic.
That's something I could guess over time. Would really grow on you. How are you feeling over there? Have to have a talk with Florence
Yeah. I suddenly feel differently.
and turn her on to some beef jerky.
Even though neither have received awards for their nominations for their projects, there is still plenty of time in the future to get their hands on an Oscar, which is pretty challenging to get, let alone be nominated for.
It's as jarring to me in the movie as it was when I read the script, so that's a testament to you and Denis, because you don't need blood and gore to give people a really chilling feeling. I love playing Paul Atreides, but when I saw you and I was like, okay, I'm the baseline here, and 𝗵𝗲𝗃𝗃𝗃 is is the riff, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's so cool.
And as far as the answer to our trivia question, it's actually Kylie Jenner who Chalamet is currently in a relationship with. It was actually earlier last year in January that they met during Paris Fashion Week.
It was about 5 hours.
Well, it cut off like 30 minutes of the process. They used to just put it on him, and then after a while, they laid it down for him, and he would
just
suction it up.
Suction it up.
So that cut about
I got
20
really
minutes.
good about it.
Yeah, out of the process.
But we wanted to turn this around to you guys. What did you think about all these moments, and who of these two are your favorite? Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on for more videos just like this. That's it for today though. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video. Bye guys.
I'm just blushing over here.
Is that right?
So good. I respect him so much, and I also like. Can we talk about his performance in this?
Bruh.
He knocked it out of the park.
Man,
Continue.
It's so cool to see the transition from that first film and to see the maturity and the gravitas come out, and you get to just knock the roof off it. It's incredible.